miracle that we studied about last night was procreation. True or false? The first miracle that we studied about last night in baby boy, baby girl, two miracles. The first miracle was procreation. Question number two. Jesus was baptized by immersion. True or false? Jesus was baptized by immersion. True or false? Question number three. Baptism symbolizes a beginning of a new life in Christ. True or false? Baptism symbolizes a beginning of a new life in Christ. True or false? Question number four. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved. True or false? Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved. True or false? Question number four. There are several methods of baptism that represent the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ. True or false? There are several methods of baptism that represent the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ. True or false? Okay, let's check our answers and see how we did. Question number one, the first miracle is procreation. Is that true or false? You are correct. That is true, based on our study last night. Question number two, Jesus was baptized by immersion. True or false? That is correct. He was baptized by John in the Jordan River, and immersion is when you go totally under the water. By the way, uh, uh, the New Testament comes from the language Greek. Greek is the language. And this gentleman was in a coffee shop in Greece, and he was asking, um, what is the Greek word for baptism? And the Greek gentleman told him it's baptizo, baptizo. He says, well, can you demonstrate that? What does baptizo mean? The Greek gentleman said, see this donut? He took the donut and he dunked it down in his coffee. He said, I just baptized that donut. Well, now, baptism is with water, but the point he made was to be submerged under the water. That's what immersion is, baptism by immersion. Question number three. Baptism symbolizes a beginning of a new life in Christ. True or false? That is correct. Question number four. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved. True or false? That is correct. And question number five. There are several methods of baptism that represent the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ. True or false? Correct. According to the Bible, there's only one method that represents the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ. That is baptism by immersion. Not sprinkling, not oil, not email, not text message, not phone. Baptism by immersion. All right. It sounds like you did a really good job, class. Take your right hand, lift it to the sky. Take your left hand, lift it to the sky, and give yourself a hand clap. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. So far in the Happy Family Bible Seminar, we have learned how to make ends meet and keep your family sweet with 7 keys to financial freedom and daily family worship. We've learned 7 ways to tell if it's really love or if it's just lust. We've learned about God's plan of salvation. We've learned 3 essentials for successful communication. We've learned the master key of marital compatibility, and that is spiritual unity. We've learned 3 ways to say, I love you, and we found out which one of those 3 ways is irresistible. It's the one your partner prefers. So far in